Bong. Weirdos. And you did well. You fucking iced all of the things, and then you had free reign to do with as you will in the setting. And then what you did was strap a bunch of bombs to something that was pulling lightning bolts out of the sky and turning it into some kind of warp energy for their foul batteries. You got to a safe distance and then set them up to explode, and then you clicked the button, and that was where the session ended. And our session picks up with a bright white light that burns its way into everyone's retinas. And then there is a new scene before you all.
Can I just say one thing real quick? That is a fantastic place to end a setting.
It is pretty great.
That's kind of genius.
It's pretty great. With a big crater. A bunch of big craters, essentially. And I'm going to need everyone to roll a willpower save right now.
Man, I was already going to run a willpower save for something entirely different.
Yeah, for coming yourself at the explosion sounds.
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought so. No. Willpower saves from everyone, please.
Holy crap!
Congratulations. I'm not sure if I should fate this or not. I have such a low chance, and this still wasn't a crit fail.
4.2 is 5 fails.
Yeah, actually that's true. It does depend slightly as to whether you're using
I'm gonna fake that.
degrees of success, crit fail, or...
I will tell you that in this case, yes, if you breach 5 DOF, then it's going to be worse for you. Alright, you're under 5 degrees of failure. I mean, as is Percy. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying.
So, everybody who failed but didn't crit fail, which I believe is all of you guys, you immediately take 1d6 points of corruption.
Halved as usual?
No, in this case, you're pretty sure what's happening is it's not any kind of crisis of conscience. This is quite literally, there is terrifying warp shit just blasting its way everywhere.
So, you rolling this or are we?
You know what, I'll do one for overall and everyone can have the same 1d5, so you can share each other's fate. You all take 2. No biggie. Easy peasy.
Okay.
And Mora comes. You see that Blue is, like, knocked straight the fuck out, a stray piece of debris having clipped off, like, one wall and then just with unerring misfortunate accuracy, like, bounces off a wall and smashes into his head and knocks him down. Knocking him out cold. And then... yeah, a stray piece of debris. And then you see something else climbing out of a pool of blood. It seems to actually form almost from it. You can see that there is strewn corpses in amongst the rubble, and there's a sickening crunching sound that can be heard as though it were right next to you at all times. And with a guttural crunch, some kind of foul abomination clambers out of the pile of corpses and blood. And now I need all of you to test against Fear 3.
I'm going to use my reaction to terrify everyone in response to that.
Sure,
so...
it's Fear 3, so you have negative 30 on the test. I believe that's how it works.
It has a plus 30 on its test.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, roll yours first.
It's my command opposed by its willpower, and it has a plus 30.
Oh, I don't think it can fail.
Yeah, but I can beat its degrees of success.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I rolled like ass. In fact, I rolled 69. You beat it. Okay, so no one has to make a fear test. But also, I very appropriately rolled a 69 on this foul sexual abomination. So, you know, I'm okay with that.
I don't see it. I like its name.
Which is it, control click or shift click to pull everyone into it?
Shift click.
Oh, okay. There you go. Everyone can see this is bad. And now can everyone for me please make an initiative test? It begins.
I didn't get put on there. God damn it.
I'll grab you, it's fine.
Hang on. No, it's cool. I'll just roll again and redo it. Alright, it was 15.53.
We're all gonna go last, so it won't matter.
Oh, I forgot to fix my initiative.
No, this is bad isn't going fast. You're alright.
There we go.
In fact, this is bad is basically going last. What's your decimal modifier, Mers?
It's included in there.
No, it's in second decimal digit. Because this is...
0.
Oh, okay, so it's a smidgen faster than you. It's actually 0.45, essentially.
If I had a second decimal...
Oh yeah, of course, it would already load it
second
in.
decimal.
You're right, yes, my bad. I forgot just how automated it was.
Oh, it's not. This sheet doesn't have an initiative button on it.
Oh, okay.
I just make good macros.
Fair enough. Okay. Alright then. And also your Fire Warriors.
And Thrisha.
Yep. And Thrisha. Alright. Mora, you have the first turn.
I am prone. I'm going to spend a half action to stand up.
Sweet.
Alright, so let me... Alright, I'm going to stand up on shaky legs and... Sergeant? So, is this a run situation or an use all of my explosives situation? Wait,
I don't know how fast it is, Mora, but I'm willing to bet it can outrun Puma.
That's very true. I think actually the only person it can't outrun is Blue, the one who is unconscious. Just gonna put it out there.
I have a ridiculous run speed.
How good is it?
Same.
Including sprint, I can run like 60. Wait, run, sorry. Hang on, where's my run? Did it put it on another page? Okay, run is 30, but plus my other thing is like 35.
No.
FIS.
I'm afraid it is
I run
faster than you,
32.
ever so slightly.
Sprint on
Okay.
a run, I'm pretty sure does let you double it. It's sprint on the full move, but adds...
Oh,
can.
right. The run is the double, right.
Yeah, it is slightly faster than you, I'm afraid.
Alright, I don't think I can actually see it though.
Right now you can't. No.
So instead, I'm just gonna, if my sheet would ever let me.
I'm quite zoomed out because this thing... I mean, they're pierced, but I guess it technically has nipples. It has many nipples. So I'm going to just play it safe and be zoomed out.
Oh my.
Wow.
Alright, cool.
Yep. I still have action. I don't remember.
You said you used a half action to stand, right?
Yeah.
No, then it's your turn.
So, yep. I'm done. I sneak now.
A scout thresher who is planted on the slope of the roof, using it for cover, just like Puman was, will scream in horror. And I guess open fire on it with an overcharged shot.
I know it's super gross, right? Wait, I'm still. I know it's super gross, right?
Let's see here. And guess. Semi-auto. And it's a larger creature. Doot! Oh, look at you! Hitting all the times. So that should be plus 4 pen 2 when they're overloaded, right? What's your Akatran when you've got yours overcharged? I didn't have it written down on this.
Plus 2 damage, plus 2 pen. Normal.
Okay, cool. Wow, look at you go. I think that actually does damage. Let's see here. I need hit location, of course, against myself. Alright, one of the limbs, limb body, or whatever it is. As long as it's not the head. And it isn't. Alright.
1d5, 1d5, kick its ass. 1d5. Good job, Scout Dersha.
Yep,
my
it's
new
this
favorite.
is the only time she's ever hit well ever.
Don't punish her for it. Let her have this. She got a 8, 9, and a 10.
She did. Like literally I was like, she's just gonna do no damage to this fucking thing, like at all. But nope. Nope.
So that's a body crit.
Body crit 4. Energy. Energy ripples across the character, scorching the body with horrid 3rd degree burns and inflicting 1d10 levels of fatigue. They may take only a half action. No, I'm afraid she is immune to this effect.
Demons don't give two.
Yeah, she blinks after like hitting some of the finest shots she's ever hit, and it just sort of looks up in her direction and lets out a low sibilant hiss. Ah. Percy.
I'm gonna charge it.
Alrighty.
I like Percy.
You gotta
I like the
travel 26 meters, so I think that's just a run action for you.
Oh, preternatural speed.
Ah. You're right, I did take away too many wounds. Good catch, Olsen. Would I mention you the token in Discord? Yeah, I could do, I suppose. I'll bung it in head. Now, where have you gone, you little creepy monster? There. You can all enjoy that one in its full glory. Alright, so you use the Face Eater Chainsword. It is going to parry you. And fail. Actually, shall I spend one of its fate? Yeah, it'll spend one of its fate. I should probably put those in there, actually. One sec, I'll make it visible. Okay, so it turns it into a success and bounces your chainsword away.
Power sword.
Power sword, even.
No, this is.
Oh,
chain
no.
sword.
Oh,
Power
okay,
sword's
you
advanced.
alright, power sword's coming around. Alright, bring it around.
Scout, you just reset its health?
Shouldn't have done, but okay, that's curious. See, there we go.
The face eater and the corpse melter.
That's pretty great. Step aside works in the same series of attacks, right?
No.
No. Alright, so the second one.
It does?
Excellent.
Yeah, you can, like, if someone's attacking you with 2 different weapons, step aside lets you evade both of them.
Weird. For some reason, I thought it was once per. Never mind. Hey, look at that.
Oh,
Are you parrying?
yeah, but it doesn't give a shit about your power weapon trying to hurt it on a parry.
But,
It likely has force, bro.
oh.
Or it's using a natural weapon.
Yep.
Those are immune to power field anyway.
A arm that turns to a wicked thorned tentacle. And in fact, it's parried you with a critical success. Can you also make a strength test as it attempts to then wrench your power sword out of your grasp?
Oh shit.
That's
Strength,
strong.
you say?
Yes, please. I could roll like ass. I didn't roll much better, but I did roll better.
Can I spend a fate to make that 1 degree of success higher?
Yeah, you can, and it won't be able to take it from you. And I rolled an 87, and you rolled a 77. I'll be fucking damned. Okay, and then the Tau Warriors will peel around the corner and do a group firing thing. Let's take a peep here.
I ate up her dodge though.
You did.
That you did.
I feel
Alright.
like my ratlings.
Yay.
They deal a lot of damage, I know. So let's hope. 17, pen 4. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna do it a heckin'. Let's see, where are you at?
Hey, I might want to open the books to all the lasgun abilities I have. That might be helpful.
A solid blow. Pumum, you're up.
Oh no, Command and Conquer. No, why?
Did you just open
okay.
CNC?
No, I actually just moved it, and then it decided to like stick. Okay, there we go. You are now out of the way. Let me see. Let me see. Can I see it from where I'm at?
Yeah, you can peek over the roof.
Can I shoot it with my heavy weapon?
Does that need setting up?
Needs bracing, but
But your comrade does.
But yes, that's right. Yes, you have
Yeah.
chunky monkey comrades. Yeah, you can indeed fire your heavy weapon.
yeah, that's pretty much the rule for the heavy weapons is that it needs bracing. I think is a
Not a
rule.
problem then. Yep, you can load up your big boy.
Alright. Hit. Action aim. Short range. Yeah. Full auto. Don't think I get any bonuses. I don't think I get anything for my
Your comrade still gives you a 5, doesn't
Oh,
it?
you know what I'm missing? The fucking hallucinations table. Oh,
Water wasn't hot. Oh, I'm back.
Holy shit. Well, I miss.
You can re-roll, Bob.
You have a single fate.
How does he
No,
only have one? Oh,
I,
right. You
my
had to burn it
face.
to live, yes.
Yeah,
Alright,
Now would be the time to use it.
your gun jams.
it does not.
It does
I
not?
only
Is
miss.
it best?
It's a reliable.
Oh, it's right. Okay, so yeah,
It still jams
It
on
still
100.
jams on
you need to be
100.
you need to be
does
best.
it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It-
Oh,
it-
I thought that was the rule.
No, reliables
no,
don't jam on 95 plus.
Oh, okay.
Reliable makes it so only jams on 100.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this would be the time to roll fate.
I mean,
No,
there's
that's okay.
also like
Alright.
he can do it whenever he wants.
Yep. Alright,
That's true.
so
Yeah.
this is Bad's turn. And also, hey pets, can you make for me a willpower test? Negative 30.
I was literally typing like if he wants to save it for say a willpower test.
Yeah.
It's a demon.
I could have crit. I don't know.
Oh no!
Okay. I need to grab the hallucinations table quickly. And also, can you roll me a d8? That is how much corruption you're about to gain face to face with this beast. Alright, you gain 4. Alright, books. Does only will have the full hallucination table or any extra fun ones in the other books?
Yeah, the hallucination table is actually near the weapons.
Okay, here we go.
Hang on,
Hallucinogenic effects. Alright, can you roll me 1d10,
1d10?
please? Yes.
I am very familiar with the hallucination table.
Bugs, 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 bugs! The character drops to the floor, failing and screaming as they try to claw off imaginary insects, devouring their skin and flesh. You are stunned.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so tell me, how easy is it to hurt someone who is stunned on the ground?
It's a plus 10 from prone and I think a plus 20 from stunned.
Okay.
I would have to double check the stunned one, but it's really easy.
Alright, it's got...
I don't think I can dodge.
Yeah, attacks against stunned targets are plus 20. Weapon skill tests against prone targets are plus 10.
Okay, that's a good plus 30 on there. Also, let's see here. Can you do me that willpower test against fear, as everyone in 20 meters is about to be faced with a mental onslaught? Do you have
Even
that
if
reaction?
okay. So against fear, you say?
And just basically, yes.
Thank you.
Well, I've already blown my reaction.
Oh, okay. So yes, everyone willpower. This isn't using its fear talent though, so you don't have the minus 30. This is just a test, and I have to make a willpower against it still. It's an attack.
Woo!
Wow, look at you go with the success.
Hey, I have, not only do I have resistance fear, but I have home materials.
Good point. Wow, I rolled a so dog shit. Puma meat passes. Alright, and then I need to do for Scout Thresher, willpower. Oh. Okay, so everyone who fails is about to take 1d10 plus 2 insanity.
Even though it failed?
It's a contest, so it's just who has more than 1.4 doff.
It's not how that works.
It's a contest.
Yeah, but for it to actually do something to affect you, it actually has to roll to be able to do it. If it fails, it
Yeah.
fails.
Should both parties fail, one of two things occurs. Either it ends in a stalemate or nothing happens, or both parties reroll until there's a clear winner.
Yep.
I won't force rerolls. Alright, we'll say that nothing happens. You are not mentally onslaughted. Instead, it's going to make 2 attacks, one with its deadly whippy claws, and one with a thing that I have dubbed literally fucking eye lasers. First, deadly claws to hit your poor prone stunned kitty cat.
You get to heal after last session, I forget.
No. And it's got 7 DOS. Luckily, the number of degrees of success mean absolutely nothing. It's just still...
I don't think I can dodge right now.
No, you cannot. You take 17 rending pen 4.
Ouchies.
And then who's it gonna blast with fucking eye lasers?
Laser beams.
You guys are in 20, right? Just about.
-1.
You're a -1. It's very tempting for me to use it to try and finish you off, but I'm feeling nice. She's gonna blast... Oh wait, no, these guys had pulse cannons. Alright, 1d2. Sorry, Thrisha.
No! No!
She's gonna attempt to dodge.
Waifu, no!
Was a headshot too.
Alright, I mean, I rolled like ass. It's 6 pen 4 to the head.
I think she's
Oh,
wearing
if
flak
I'm wearing
everywhere,
a
right?
helmet, there's no effect. Lucky.
She's wearing Alright. So Pen 4 reduces her to 3 armor. She takes 3 hull damage. She'll be fine. She's a big girl.
You're not swapping the D10 roll for the degrees of success?
Oh yeah, fuck, duh.
God damn it, Cindy.
8. Alright, so she takes a darn sight more than that. This is true. I appreciate it personally.
But it was 3 shot. I didn't care if it was a PC.
Alright, I mean, she's reduced to 8 hit points. As far as all things are concerned, she's doing a lot better than your friend on the floor.
Ah, Percy's fine.
Walk it off, Percy! The bugs. Okay. And let's see here. Can also move, and it can move very, very quickly. And Percy can't stop it. Hi there, new friends.
Jesus Christ.
Why is Mercy?
Alright.
Why is
I think
Mercy?
it's in my point blank range.
You're
Oh.
also right next to it. Could you make me a willpower test, please?
Oh, God.
Best of luck.
Yes.
You passed! You don't have to hallucinate. Congratulations.
We're
Oh,
making blue roll.
Blue can't hallucinate. He's unconscious.
Alright,
and
yeah.
it's not even engaged in melee with blue.
Correct, because he's unconscious. Actually, I guess you could step on him. There you go. Sorry.
Oh, well. Then I'm just going to take its free attack and step back 1.
Alrighty. Ah, misses.
Huh. You know, you sounded a lot scarier when you were around the corner. And I am going to command test to get them. I'm going to spend
You
my
were a
fate
lot
points.
scarier than.
So
The
yeah,
bar
I
curse
have
gets it.
spent
Yep, sure.
both my fate points, but I will get my +4 damage.
Yep.
And
I'm so angry. Stealth is free action as a part of movement.
oh,
You had a
It's
halfie.
not-
But, I
yeah,
mean, it
it's
wouldn't have
not
done
like-
anything for you because you couldn't have gotten in range to... Well, you'd have gotten a sight at it, and then that would have been it.
Can I? Never mind. I won't retrospect. But I need to remember this isn't D&D. It's not a half action to do stealth.
No. Okay. But yeah, make that roll.
yeah. I assume I haven't had a chance to pick up my other comrade yet. Yeah,
Yeah, you still got standard cat.
yeah.
Sorry, in fact, a standard
and
soldier, I think? You had a human? Or did you have a cat?
Cat.
Cat.
I only have cats.
Okay.
And there's a bonus to hit it from its size, right?
Correct. An extra 10.
Oh. That's 8 hits.
Sweet. It spends a fate point. That is no hits.
You can do that?
This one can, yes. That's why I said this thing has way better things it can do with its fate points. It can literally twist fate. I'm afraid that that was not a hit.
Well,
Look out.
Oh, good.
Come on, I learned from my last relatively scary person that getting close but not killing someone is generally a bad move. Unless they can do crazy bullshit. Mora, you're up. Everyone has their reactions back.
Including her.
I'm up here now.
Cool.
Huh, which means I also get that.
And that's my entire turn. I use my sprint ability to move up that far.
Sweet. Scout Thresher starts nearby. She's got to do a willpower test against the hallucinogenic effect. Oh, that's Mora's sheet, not Scout Thresher's. Come on, you can do it. No, you can't.
Trisha, no!
7. What is 7? They got me. They believe that that there is toxic gas and they collapse on the floor as if dead. They count as being helpless. Anyone who sees them die must pass an intelligence test or think that they are dead too. So I guess the Pumum and Jennifer intelligence tests, please, to save versus thinking she's just outright died of a horror attack. You think she's dead as shit. Pumum, you're both absolutely certain that she just had a terror heart attack and she has collapsed.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Squad, it just, like, killed Tricia without touching her. Mora,
many-
can you please call in the battle suit now?
How many grenades?
I don't have a battle suit. Also,
No.
everyone
Your
seems to have-
blueberry has a battle suit. Did your mic cut out this, Dre?
Hmm?
Oh, no.
No, you started talking, so I just let you
Yeah,
continue.
no. You do have a battle suit, quote unquote. It's on your blueberry, and she's in range. You just have to call her.
Yeah, but she said, Mara, get your battle suit. I don't have one.
I said, Mora, can you call the battle suit, please?
Oh, I heard something different. Well, I'll be sure to do that on my turn after Mara is done foaming at the mouth in absolute rage.
Yep. Okay. Percy, you are stunned. Do you recover from stun the turn right afterwards? In fact, I think it's just roll another d10 on the hallucinogen thing until eventually you've got one where you can get up.
You know there aren't any of those?
I mean, there's one, which is I'll take you all on, where you attack the closest opponent in a frenzy. Let's see here. Stunned. They're coming through the walls. Choose targets at random and fire. I mean, he can stay bugs, but you're welcome to try a willpower test to snap out of it. That's
Yep.
willpower test, please. I believe it is minus. It's not minus a fear rating. It is not. Yeah, just a willpower test flat. Don't have it written in. Okay, no. Alright, so you're still pretty certain those bugs are really at you right now. Intel warriors are going to do their best to...
Rem says I can spend fate points to remove stunning.
It wouldn't remove the hallucination.
Yeah, it's a hallucinogenic effect. So you... I mean, you're effectively... In game turns, the character is stunned, but I mean, you aren't stunned. You are screaming about bugs all over you. Okay, yeah, that's not going well for you. The Tau Warriors moved up. Pumum, can you please give me a willpower test, please, against the hallucinogenic effects of being next to this Slaneshi demon host? Not demon host, demon something. I can't remember what they're called now. Fuck, you do not hallucinate. Good job, Pumum.
I don't know how close that aura is. Not that I can move very far, or it'd be very useful if I do. Move there, I can't see it.
I know. I mean, you'll be able. It's a large creature. I mean, you can move there. The reality is, though, because it's a large creature, it can just reach up and swipe you as an oppie.
Yeah.
If you're willing to take the oppie, you can move up.
And also remember, if it's in melee range to you, you can't shoot it with your heavy weapon. You have to move in order to do
my
anything.
jammed heavy weapon.
You have a second one, don't you?
Don't you have multiple heavy weapons?
You've got the autocannon.
Oh yeah, I do also have the autocannon.
I'm gonna
Which
say,
is-
wait a second. Yeah, you have an M34 autocannon.
Okay, can I only move 2? I think it's only 2.
Yeah, you can only move 2, I'm afraid.
There. All right.
Cool, it will take a swipe at you.
Okay. Yep. I'm prepared to take the swipe. I will also move off my.
Oh, it just barely succeeds.
All right. Murder me. Come on.
Come at mine self, brethren. It's not that bad. And it's like initial hit isn't bad because it does multiples in a turn. You take 15 rending damage, pen 4.
Okay, I take. That's actually 19. Minus 10. I take 9 damage.
Sweet.
Yay. Come on.
Ain't no biggie to a human, man. As you see, is like chunks of what you were pretty sure were like pieces of kidney that you needed just to get torn away by a thorny tendril. Like, whatever.
Oh.
Walk it off.
Oh no, not again. Have you seen my face?
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
think I might actually be scarier than you. Alright.
Yes,
Try
that was
this
a half
again.
action move, half action shot. You would like to take it?
Oh, actually, my half move is 3.
You're lugging a heavy weapon around, isn't that slowing you down?
Yeah, we'll go with that. There. So no aim. Just short range.
Yep.
Should I go? Screw it. I can't roll a 100 twice.
Good
full
luck.
Auto.
Autocannons can't do full auto. But...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they only chunk once.
The 3 times. It's the come on. No aim. Nope. God. I did not mean that.
I mean, if you hit, that's going to be a lot of fucking damage.
I mean,
You can keep that
aim.
roll. It was a pretty decent impact roll.
Short range. So it's just semi-auto, even though it's firing in burst mode.
Yeah, semi-auto, yes.
Okay. And modifier's 10 for size, right? Or is
Yep.
that building blocking it?
Oh,
Okay.
You can't see like half of her body, so we'll take away the 10 for size and call it even. Usually she'd have more than that, but fuck it, whatever. I don't want her to take another turn. Alright, she's gonna try and dodge. How good's your dodge go? Pretty decent.
Oh. I think that's all. I think she dodged all of them.
I'm afraid so. I rolled a 4. She dodges all of the rounds. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. It's not like she's moved off the spot, but her body just moves sinuously where she's rooted, and just rounds seem to pass by her. And okay. Same as, are you going to do the contested fear thing again as she attempts once more to use her weird mental onslaught?
Yes, if she's going to.
Oh wait, no, it's not fear. Sorry, it was
carefully.
contested willpower, I'm afraid. I forgot about that again. We'll see if I succeed first before making everyone roll, because I'm an idiot. This would be if I fail the 3rd time I haven't beaten a 75 on it. Hey, alright, so you gotta beat 2.2 DOS as a mental onslaught digs into you.
I can roll on that one.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't.
Oh.
This everybody?
Yep.
Or is that just...
20 meters.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much everybody.
Mwawr is fine, as are the Tau. And someone over here is, you know what? Can you roll me a D100 pets, and we'll see if your insanity prevents you from going insane or.
D100?
Yeah, let's just see how lucky you are. Alright, okay, so your hallucinogenic effect is protecting you from a mental onslaught right now. You're too busy panicking about bugs to collect actual insanity points off of her, and do not need to roll a willpower test.
Okay. That would have passed the willpower test.
It would have. It would have. But let's face it then, the moment you rolled the willpower test, it would be a fucking crit fail like these two poor schmucks. And Thresher thinks she's dead. We'll roll for her. She's not actually dead, she just thinks she's dead. What's her willpower again? It's actually, she passes. Fucking, oh no, it's not by enough though. Alright. So, everybody gets 10 insanity.
Oh boy, you know what that means? We
Except me.
literally all have to roll on the table.
I don't, because I got lucky.
You did indeed. Alright, let's see here. Insanity table. Where is it at?
Fear and Damnation is 306 and 307 is the mental trauma explanation.
Okay, excellent. Alright. So, anyone who has now gained 10 insanity points, your trauma modifier becomes plus 10 by the looks of it. Mental trauma represents the relatively short-term damage to a character's state of mind that they suffer after experiencing a particularly horrific event. Each time their insanity points total raises by another 10, they must make a trauma test. This is a willpower test, modified in difficulty by how many insanity points the character has accrued in total. If the test is passed, you manage to cope with this experience without any ill effect. If the test is failed, you roll on mental traumas, adding 10 to the roll for every degree of failure. So, Jennifer and Pumum, can you please give me willpower tests as you receive mental trauma?
No, but I didn't fail massively.
Wow, fucking Pumum, you were an iron you were immune to the madness. Oh yeah, I've got to do one for Scout Thresher. On the plus side, she doesn't think she's dead anymore.
Oh, alive. Because I'm scared.
Oh, rough. Okay. So, let's see here. Let's grab the mental traumas table. It is 1d100 plus 10 for every degree of failure. Alright, 60. The character must compulsively perform an action, such as fevered praying, frantically cleaning a weapon, and pay little attention to anything else. All tests based on intelligence, fellowship, or perception suffer a minus 10 penalty. This effect lasts for 3d10 hours. I will repeat that. You must compulsively perform an action, and pay little attention to anything else. All tests based on intelligence, fellowship, or perception suffer a minus 10 penalty. And it will last for 11 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your fevered compulsive action?
Given how attached Jennifer is to her submachine gun, that will be checking that it is loaded and it's chambered.
Alright, excellent. And let's see here. 1d100 plus 46. Likewise the same, however, in her case, she requires constantly looking over her shoulder for a threat that isn't there. And she, is now aware because she has some insanity. In fact, did she already have insanity? Actually, I hadn't checked. I'm pretty sure she has either that or corruption.
She almost certainly had insanity from egg rape.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, she doesn't know if she was awake for that or not. She doesn't remember it. That's for sure. She does, in fact, have 10 sanity and 10 corruption. Okay. It doesn't push it up into another threshold, but she's now at 20 insanity.
Hey, she's immune to fear 1 now.
That's cool. Wait, seriously? 20 to 29. Degree of madness
Only
and
the insane shall
settle.
prosper. Scowl. The more insane the character becomes, the less horrific things seen. If the tens digit of your insanity points is double or more of fear rating, you're unaffected by the source of the fear.
Oh, so fear 2 is now no longer her problem.
Fear 1.
Fear 1, sorry. Double or more, yes.
Fear 2 and above, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, she's at exactly 20, so fear 1, you're correct. Okay. So that was rough. But she snaps to awake again. Mora, you hear like a shriek of terror from Thrisha, which would indicate that she's actually alive and your friends are idiots.
Theria.
Yeah, sorry, I'm at my brain. And then this is bad as going to move up again. And do some mean stuff. And I apologize if this fucking just geeks you completely. Alright. Wicked, deadly, clawish, rakish tendrils fly out at you, Jennifer.
Am I able to dodge?
You can certainly try to dodge, yes. You haven't used a reaction yet, you didn't do it in the end. You fucking dodge it. Excellent. And is she gonna... she hasn't really got a good target for fucking eye lasers, so I guess she's gonna try again.
Oh boy.
And you're alright. I'm amazed. All that mental onslaught was fucking sweet as shit. And this is Bad's turn. Jennifer. Remember that check that you had to do? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, hallucination test, please. Okay. 1d10, you know the jam. 6.
I didn't need to contribute to the fight.
No, it's fine, I'm sure. Hallucination. Where'd you go?
Overcome by paranoia.
Huh. It's unfortunate. It could have been worse, though. They've got it in for me. The character is overcome with paranoia, believing that even their own comrades are out to get them. On their turn, they must move to a position of cover, getting out of line of sight from any other characters, remaining hidden until the effect ends.
Well.
But here's the thing, I feel like that conflicts with one of her abilities, which is, it's labeled as alluring. Targets may not run, even in fear. So I don't know, are you able to run until characters are out of sight? Like, quite literally, she has got a weird ability that stops you from leaving, even if you're afraid of her.
I mean, I could move to somewhere where it's just her, but I could see if such a place exists on the map.
Honestly, where you're stood now is the closest to that. Like, the only other ally is technically above you, and the other person is unconscious on the floor, and she's right in front of you. I feel like you don't have to move at all. You can... I guess that means you still act.
Cool.
Yeah. Her alluring effect has totally failed her. Well, you know, we'll put like just a -10 on it since it's geeking you out, but you got to skip the basically bad side of it.
It's just I'm chuckling a little. Okay, so again, I'm gonna try to back up.
All right. I'm afraid. You're fine again? Oh my god. You've been saved by some ass rolls.
And, Yeah, I'm really paranoid, so I can't really justify giving a command to, you know, the squad. So, I'm going to use a sweeping order, but I'm afraid I'm only going to limit its bonuses to myself. Sorry, guys, but paranoid hallucinations.
Sounds fair. I like it.
And
Inspiration.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if there were inspiration, I'd give you it.
There's temporary fate points. One of those.
I'll give you a temp fate, sure. You can only spend it on, like, basic roll shit. No, bringing yourself back from the brink.
So I'll minus 10 on this because while I'm yelling at my immediate subordinates, I'm fumbling with checking the chamber.
Otherwise, you have point blank shot, which is pretty fucking good with your gun. Do better me. That is literally her power. It's amazing.
Blast us in the face.
Alright, maybe I'll roll dope as fuck for her dodge again.
And there was a minus 10 from being freaked out, right?
Yes. Still a success.
Yeah, but that's only one hit, and that's.
Tell you what, if you want to fate re-roll it, then I'm going to do her dodge first anyway, and we'll see just if it's worth it for you.
Okay.
I'll give you that since you've got a lot of shit stacked up on you right now. So she won't be able to dodge it.
I shall give it a try.
This might be me burning her last fate point of this didn't happen, but we'll see.
At that point, at least everyone else can attack her freely.
Yep. And she has used both her reaction. Oh no, it's the end of the turns. But regardless, never mind that part then. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna spend that fate if this didn't happen. Holy shit. Wow. Alright, Mora. You are up. Yeah. Fuck, you moved up.
I can move very, very far.
Okay, cool.
I didn't even move my full movement.
Yes.
I can move even farther.
I know. Are you sure you don't want to?
Okay.
You should get even
Hang on.
closer to the hallucinogenic aura.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna be here though. I can't.
Damn it!
She keeps moving farther and farther back. I can't hit her any other way.
Yeah. But also, damn it. Look at that.
Alright, where's my... Alright, you know, it's part of movement, but, we'll just take that ninja mask off. That sounds fair.
Yeah, alrighty.
I can do it as a free action at the end of my turn, though. Let's try that.
Yeah, let's try and like you fucking hauled ass
Okay.
across open space, so that's like that stealth is spent. But you can certainly try it again. Give it a go. See if she noticed you slinking into the wall.
Spoiler warning, she totally did.
Alright.
Some of those nipples are actually eyes.
See, I rolled a 90, but I'm still stealth, man.
Yeah.
I have a lot in stealth.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna run a perception and we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. But
Oh no, it's minus
I
20. Oh no, it's still.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna spend the fate point to re-roll it, but that's fine. That's fine. You already did the thing.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, you rolled before I was able to, so it seems kind of cheap to re-roll my stealth after she already checked for me. So
Okay.
knock yourself out.
Alright, I mean, I'm not going to knock myself out, I'm going to knock out other players. Alright, so Thrisha doesn't think she's dead anymore, but she has to do a willpower test again. Come on. No. No, no, she does not succeed the willpower test.
Roll 6. Roll 6.
Nope.
Ooh, let's shoot yourself in the leg.
Scout, stop killing my waifu.
She's not. She's
The
killing
character
herself.
desperately tries to remove a massive fanged worm they think is slowly winding their way up its leg. If they're holding a gun, they shoot themselves with it. If not, they hit themselves in the leg with whatever melee weapon they're holding. If they're currently holding no weapon, they draw a random weapon from those that they carry and attack themselves with it. Randomly determine which leg they believe to be trapped by the worm. The attack hits automatically and deals normal damage. Alright, she shoots her left leg. For 14, Pentu.
Of course she rolls really well on that as well.
She is at 0 health. At least she did not Emperor's Fury herself. That would have been savage.
It's Righteous Fury. You've been calling it Emperor's Fury for like 3 games.
Whatever. I'm never going to change that either. You best get used to it. You can't change me.
But bad guys can roll it too, and bad guys don't have an Emperor.
Whatever. It just means the Emperor is angry at you for something you did. Percy, would you like to try another willpower test to snap out of it?
Okay. Nat 100, here we go.
Actually, a decent roll for,
It ain't bad.
you know, not bad.
But I'm afraid you're still worried about the bugs. Bugs. Alright. And the Tau Warriors,
I know what I
can
said.
they get an angle? No, they're going to have to move up. There, I think. Let's draw some. Oh god, I zoomed in. Fuck it, I'll give them like a negative 20 shot. Because there's no way they're getting any
Curve
closer.
the bullet.
Yeah, they gotta curve the bullet. That's all. Plus 10. Just got set to 0. And they hit. She's gonna try a dodge. And succeed a dodge. Okay. I do not hit with the pulse rifle.
Does she still get a dodge right now?
She's still got 1 left. She just step aside. Human.
Alright.
Which means, Bob, you gotta hit her.
Willpower test, please.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay. 1d10.
Don't want to waste it. Chances are just abysmal. Well, not really that low, but
God, if you get a
Crit.
10, you're going to kill yourself with an autocannon.
9.
What the fuck? I'm only little. The character believe they have shrunk to half their normal size and everything else is big and frightening now. All other characters count as having a fear rating of 3 to the character. So she has fear 6.
For me. Oh,
Does it
God.
stack?
Usually it specifies if it stacks.
Yeah, I've never really seen anything beyond a fear rating of 4.
Alright, we'll just say that it's still fear rating 3. I'll have you do a test and see if you can continue to act, because that doesn't necessarily say you're stunned. Give me a willpower. This would be minus 30, it's her fear. No.
That's by the way, that's my entire willpower. So that would be, I'd roll a 1.
Alright, so yeah. She's doing you a heckin' big spook right now, I'm afraid. And you think you're a small person. For the first time in your life. Alright.
Okay. So,
This is bad.
All right, I think that's my turn, or am I just what do I roll now?
You could still move, but she's way too big and scary right now. You can't run
Okay.
away from her though because of her effect.
Full. I'm just gonna use my full. Like my, it's not a run. It's just a.
Yeah, full round move. Okay. Just out of it, cheeky.
I'm gonna one more. There. That's my full. That's my full round movement.
Oh God, I'm so. And now I'm small. Everything is a longer distance. All right, this is Bad's turn. Do I want to do a mental onslaught again? I feel like that is just way too fucking cruel.
I mean, doing a D10 plus 2 insanity like all the time is extremely brutal.
It is. You're fighting a like a serious grade motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, but I've also read the entire bestiaries for greater demons, and even they don't do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't play by any of those monsters because you've already read all of them.
Yeah. You probably also don't know the rules for demons, but I'm not going to tell you about it.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that there are far more frightening things as well, but, you know.
Hey, at least we're not all getting Bolt of Changed every round.
Yeah, no. When I was looking, it's like, so what kind of demon is this going to be? The psychic kind of demon or the hit you kind of demon? And I decided on just like the fear hallucination effects and then just melee shit.
So good to see that the Chaos God most invested in this planet is Slaanesh.
Obviously.
That was never a surprise.
Come on, yeah. What do you take me for? Someone who doesn't like the creepy sex demons? Jeez.
You know, I ever get out of this stun, this is the perfect time to use the Melta.
Zinch is too cool too, guys.
Whatever.
Meh.
Yeah, sure. Zinch can go sit on his throne of crazy.
I mean, he's the one that can make you, like, turn your hands into fire, and then sort of forget to give you the resistance to fire.
Alright.
Shall we see who it decides to kill?
Yeah. You know what? It will try an onslaught again, but it can only affect people who haven't already been affected by it before. So I think this is just against Mora in this case.
I would like to have a bonus to this because I'm in waifu rage.
But you found out that she's alive.
I'm still very mad.
Alright, sure. I'll give you +5, sure. Go for it. Willpower test, please.
Okay. I rolled it.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah. I need to...
Am I here?
Oh,
I'm gonna re-roll that.
wait a sec, because I hadn't rolled to see if I did it in the first place. Because I'm an idiot again.
Right.
I might just roll above 75 and everything will be fine. I don't. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know.
Alright, yep. You're welcome to try a reroll if you would like.
Hey! I got one success.
Alright, roll
This is
2d10 and I'll pick the nicer of two options. Or in fact, let you choose. Let's see, it feels like a nice little caveat there. Bugs, 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 or would you like bugs, bugs, bugs? I know that it's a hard choice. Oh no, sorry, this was insanity. Duh, my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need bed after
I'm out
this.
of hallucinations.
Yeah, my bad.
Can Mora just take the 3 then?
But you had me roll!
You're right, I did have you roll.
Suck.
Well, you know what? Fuck it, sure. You can have 3 insanity points.
Well, if it's +2, I'll take 4. Because I rolled 2d10, so to be nice, I can just take the d10 +2, because you're rolling a d10 +2 for how much insanity it gives you.
Sure, alright, take 4.
But, you know, I am now 6 insane, guys.
In the membrane.
You okay there, Bob?
I'm moving.
Alright. And then, I guess... You know what? It spotted a person sneaking up on it. But you have health. It would have to move again. I wonder if it's just going to do 2 rounds of fucking eye lasers.
Do it, bro. BS me. Do it.
Alright, no. Going to move up and do a swing at Jennifer, but then also fucking eye lasers at Mora. Seems fair. We'll split the harm.
Minus 20.
I guess in the other order then. But all eye lasers, Mora, and then move up to hit Jennifer.
But minus
Still a
20
minus
would apply
20.
either way. She ran.
Minus 20 to hit me on all ballistic skill tests.
Yes, alright.
So anything with range.
Okay. Minus 20. You are missed by fucking eye lasers. It scorches a heart into the wall.
I have a helmet with a mask. It's doing the thing. It's doing the GIF that I linked
Yeah.
earlier. I'm very upset.
Alright. Mora, you were swung. Sorry, Jennifer, you were swung at, and you avoid it.
Nice doge, Merzendi.
Alright. Jennifer, you're already hallucinating, so go ahead, do what you will.
Okay. Would it be possible to like move slightly back and around the corner a little to try to get away from
Sure, you can't leave the area too much though, thanks to her aura, but I'll say you can get corner cover.
I also basically just want to be out of immediate base contact with her.
That's fine. It's much more hassle. Like, I wish I could choose to add distance onto the top of the map instead of it always appearing at the bottom, but sure, we'll just say that you did.
Okay. And she does get opportunity attack.
Alright, yep. Okay, I mean, she can do this. She's failed every possible oppie yet, and okay.
She actually lands one.
Fucking heck of a land. It took us some doing though,
It's
didn't
only
it?
Nice.
17 pen 4.
Yep. And that is 12 damage, so lots, but not fatal.
Ah. Are you in negatives yet? Oh no, you're still in the
No.
positives. Holy, look at you. And they're not
I
dying.
have. When I play only War Scout, I am somehow universally the person with the most hit points.
Fair enough.
And then backed up a bit. I will again, order my immediate and trustworthy NPC comrades to get it.
Mm-hmm. You succeed. They very much want you to get it, and they very much want to get it. Hopefully in the same violent sense as opposed to the weird Slaneshi cult sense.
And do I still have the -10 from being freaked out by it?
Pardon me, sorry?
Do I still have a -10 from being freaked out by it this turn?
No, you are no longer freaking about that.
Have 6 hits.
She used both of her dodges, I think. She used one against the pulse ray. Did anyone else shoot at her? Pulse rifle? Anyone else? Fuck, no, she's still got it, so she's gonna give it a go. No, you hit. Look at you go. This might be the end of her.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll make one of those 11s into a 15.
Alright. Where did you hit location-wise? Looks like that's basically all body and limbs, yeah?
It was, oh, God. It spreads out a lot.
It
with
does.
6 hits.
Yeah, if any of those are in the head, then it's different
That's
armor.
That's 14, so that is arm, body, head, body. So arm, body. But 17 is a headshot.
Oh god, fuck. Alright, so that might be the one that gets her. So it's alright, okay. We'll do this in oh god, I can't click into there we go. Alright, so that's I'll hit 1. Hit 2. Hit 3. The headshot, that's -8. What type of that is? It's impact?
Yep.
Impact.
Critical
Impact.
impact.
We'll do them in order, just in case none of them actually kill this creature.
That's fatal.
Critical impact head, so 8.
With a sickening crunch, the target's head snaps around to face in the opposite direction. The twisted vertebrae immediately sever every connection within the target's neck. Death is instantaneous.
Alright. The reality is, you see her go down, and it should be an instantaneous death, but you're pretty sure she's still moving. However, you're an intelligent person. I'm going to assume that before it gets a chance to get back up again, you're going to continue to fill it with all the lead possible and have more come over with something to blow it up.
Or
I have
continue with
15 more bullets to pump into it.
Okay.
But I'm also
You are going to be able
horribly
to...
paranoid, so I'm not really in a fit state to command.
Interesting. Alright. Oh yeah, of course. That's a very fair point. However, yes, you see it go down, and it dies to what should be a killing blow, but you can see bits of its flesh starting to re-knit itself afterwards, like shrapnel is being pushed out of its destroyed skull pan. It's the end of your turn, but we're going to use the turn order for just, like, what does each person do. So, like, that's it going down. Mora, you've run up in time to see a probably screaming Jennifer just destroy this thing's face, and you hotshot it. Cool. You don't have to say hit locations. Although it's, you know, going to, well, potentially get back up again. It's incapacitated. You can just fire lead.
That becomes rather than I'm gonna train out 3 degrees success for the one, so 7 pen 7 and then 13 pen 7.
Sure. The head bursts into flames. It doesn't seem to do so easily though. It's like well, it feels almost like you're trying to just set fire to something that isn't usually burnable. Like it's not catching all the way down like the flesh of this thing. But eventually it shows severe signs of damage, and the rate at which it is regenerating slows down. With this thing dead, the hallucinogenic effect on Scout Thresher has broken. She no longer is sure that her leg is being consumed by some kind of horrid creature, and then will collapse to the ground and like nearly slide off the roof, but you know, she's doing her best to scrabble away from that little monster.
All the bugs suddenly disappear.
Yep, Percy, on your turn, the bugs are gone.
Same with Mora.
Yep.
Wait, that
Mora
didn't
didn't get
actually
bugged.
happen.
Yeah, Percy,
What?
the bugs
Oh.
are gone. There is still a lot of panic occurring over there. You
I like
feel
to
like
think I got
hell.
the
You're
best.
on -1 hit point. Like you got fucking shit canned and then freaked out.
How far is my freaking run?
Somehow we pulled this off.
You did.
Yeah.
You killed a horrifying monster.
Way to go, Merzendi.
Yeah.
You basically soloed that.
It kept
Yeah.
It kept running away from me. I was literally at the bottom.
Yeah.
I was right here at the other side of the map. Hang on. Right here.
Yeah.
This
I
is
know.
where I started.
Yeah.
I had to run so
You
far.
had to go very far.
And as soon as I was in position, she moved out of the way.
Yep. That was actually coincidence. I'd forgotten that would get her out of reach. It was just a double whammy. But yeah, so Percy, you come to. The Tower Warriors will also like clomp over, and they'll immediately pick you up, Percy, because you appear to be in a fucking state. Like, one will take a shoulder each and then continue to carry you forwards.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have 1 level of fatigue, and I somehow walked away with no insanity in that.
Yeah, actually, speaking of, let's see here. Puma, likewise, you no longer think that the world is bigger than you and are freaking out. That's good. Everything is fine now. You can hear that your friends are trying very hard to destroy this thing so it can't come back. What do you do?
crap! I don't think I could see it if it's on the ground.
I mean, you can just move a half and start firing on it. Again, it's still a large creature.
Yeah.
It's a harder shot, but also it's not going anywhere.
Shoot. Yeah, I'll shoot it. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it. Do still have to roll the hit?
No, as I say, it's not moving anywhere, so just roll some damage.
Uh,
Yeah, hey, look, there it is. There's a 10. There's a green number. This time, once the bullets land, it seems finally it has sustained enough harm that it just stops trying to re-net itself. The whatever, like, scorching flame from the hotshot that had started to envelop it beforehand that was being stemmed now just envelops it completely. There is a soft, whispered, like, sigh, almost creepily orgasmic on the wind as the body crumbles into nothing but ash and disappears. You all regain 7 insanity. Yeah, I think that actually helps more. You had 1 more insanity before then when you started, right?
I had 2, and then I gained, so I'm up to 6. So now you put me back to 0.
Look at you go. You're less insane now. That actually made you a more sane person.
Will this actually bring us down a degree of insanity if we've passed 1?
I mean, yes, if it takes you, say, into like sub 10 odd numbers, then yes, you no longer qualify for those same degrees.
Hmm.
Although I taketh, I giveth to.
Yeah, it's just normally like you can't go back past a degree even by spending experience. So,
Yeah, in this case, like,
Thank
if you were already like past the degree and you were insane from some other thing, then you couldn't be dropped past it. But this is literally the creature that caused it, and you destroyed it. So I'm not going to leave like permanent marks. Likewise, Scout Thresher goes from 20 to 13. If she'd gone below 13, she'd still have that like 1 punishment to her name because she was already a measure insane before that. But yeah, excellent. And likewise, can everyone roll me 1d4? That's how much corruption you managed to essentially recover from. Holy
Don't
shit.
even know why
Jennifer
I'm-
heals 4 corruption. That's a really good one.
If I had rolled 4, I would have come out of this with no insanity and no corruption.
Fuck, that would have been pretty amazing.
I still have a corruption.
I
Yeah.
don't have corruption.
Then you just feel good about yourself, I guess. You're a
Yeah,
bastion.
I did-
You're a bastion of sanity and purity, Mr. Melty Face.
I do have 3 insanity, but I think that's still pretty close to the least of, well, other than Mora. So I'm still pretty clear-headed and no chaos, free of taint.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Which is weird coming from the lady that finds Explosion orgasmic has no insanity to show for it. But you know.
Heck, if that's a malignancy your character already came with, then it can't be undone. You know how that is. You just have to save past cream jeans every time there is a sweet, sweet explosion. But yes, the towel will catch up, and your blueberry arrives like, what the fuck did I miss?
Dank memes.
Yeah, it would, so it would seem, and I will haul you guys back to first landing. You're in a bit of a state, that is to be said.
I sure am.
But overall, you guys did a fucking admirable job.
Rezendi did anyway.
You did, yes. No,
I just fell over.
you didn't you.
This,
It wouldn't have taken damage from one of its attacks if you hadn't burned literally both of its step asides in that opening round of combat. Actually,
It's true. It's true. I did do that.
And then I, of course, for the first time in history, rolled a good attack for Scout Thresher when, like, I rolled those hits. I was like, even though those are all hits, it's fine. I'm not going to undo them with her fate thing. I'll keep that as a surprise. And then rolled the highest damage she's ever done, ever. Ugh. Typical.
It's a little cheeky to ask, but can I have that temporary fate be made a permanent one for dodging pretty much all of its attacks for like 3 rounds straight? And repeatedly rolling like 8 degrees of success on attacking it?
Let's have a think here.
I felt like I was watching a movie, the interaction between those two characters. I think she deserves
Tell
it
you
for
what,
her.
if everyone agrees, then I will say yes. Your temporary fate point can be manifested as an actually whole fate point. Oh, they didn't agree, so no, I guess that's too bad then. No, I guess not.
Bob, Stray,
Bob.
where are you guys?
Fucked off.
What, you want me to chime in?
Yes, I said as long as everyone agrees that your temporary fate point should be manifested into a whole one, then I'll say yes, you're allowed to. And then there was just no response. Like, well, the crowd have spoken. No fate from us.
Well, I honestly thought that it was I honestly forget what you call a question that when you ask it.
Rhetoric.
Rhetorical.
Yeah,
Rhetorical
rhetorical. Yeah, I honestly thought it was rhetorical, but I have the feeling if I don't say yes, then I'm never going to actually be awarded a fate point in any game. I never, I to this day, I have never been awarded a permanent fate point, no matter what I've tried to do. You all suck. But yes, Merzen.
I think I've only
do
ever
the thing.
gotten like
Yeah,
one for Operation Corridor back in the day.
Yeah, everyone's got one.
Everybody
Or
gets one.
Stray.
I haven't.
Oh, poor Stray.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you have.
No.
I don't
I don't
remember.
feel like.
No, yeah, you've never have, and it's also not mattered because you've always had the most fate ever anyway.
I've always had like one fate point.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't have one fate point on this character is
It's 'cause you
because
got a
Scout gave us
freebie.
all 2.
Yeah. Because everyone got freebies.
I have 4.
You have so much fate already. Poor Pumum. Actually, I tell you what, I feel like if anyone earned one, it was fucking Pumum, the bastion of sanity. You were the only person to, like, you know, like, not fail in a critically horrible way. You were active all fight long. Sorry, I mean, Mora was good and did a thing, but at the same time, it's... You still didn't actually get to do epic things to the demon. It was more like just the misfortunes, but what is fate but RNG?
So that's a no for me.
Oh no, you can have one.
Yeah.
It was agreed,
Okay.
but I'm gonna give one to Pumum. Not only is he reduced to a hard 1 fate point, he did actually continually contribute throughout that fight.
Or at least attempted to. Did.
Yes, I'll say yeah.
Right.
Attempted is safer to say. Like
Yeah,
you passed tests in the
so
face
many
of danger
wasted
that
saves.
nobody did. Yeah, yeah. Also, Mora will slap Jennifer and Pumum for telling her that Trisha just fucking outright died when all she did was fall over, and you're like, she's dead.
Can I attempt to block it with my last rifle? With the multi-last?
Nah, but you don't even
I
feel
would-
it. She hits you on like the melty part, and so you just don't feel anything. Like, all right.
I will have stealthed beforehand and then surprise rounded you.
Just to really get that one in there. But yes, you all did very, very well. However, I am at my endurance for talking-y stuff. So instead I'm going to leave the impetus to you on deciding what you want to do next and interacting with people and whatnot. Do you want your Xenos companions to join you at the base or move on to their next destination and rescue more of their friends? They are headed to City Section 2.
Can you
Can
put
we see
us
the
on the
city
map?
Yes,
Yeah.
here we go. So, you are aware that there is an operations team in 2. Sorry, yes, it's Transport 1 they wanted to go to. And there are more Xenos. Yes, you're right, the Mechanicus. You can take those lines away. Oops, didn't mean to GM layer you, though. Meant to put markers on you. There we go. They are wiped out. Congratulations on them. Civilian Zone 1 is completely cleared. Congratulations. You are aware
Wrong.
of your operations team. The sanctioned Xenos are going to abandon their holdout, and they wish to move on to Strike Division area in Transport 1. However, they will join you back at your base in Main City if that is actually your next destination. But if I remember rightly beforehand, you said operations, so what do you want them to do?
Operations again. We're gonna
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
relieve operations so they can go and do their thing.
Okay,
We
so
need long-range comms. That's just
yeah.
absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, in which case, give me a moment. That's right. I haven't left any deliveries in this map anyway. Okay, yeah, we're all clear. That's fine. Your companions will thank you thusly. Maria Hideyoko is very disappointed that she didn't get to fight some kind of super hell demon with her mech battle suit and have glorious combat with it.
Yeah, so am I. So am I. But
They are going to move to the assistance of the other, the remainder of the Rogue Traders Xenos forces within this city. At the same time, if they can relieve your strike division, they will inform you that they intend to do so. And then you guys have operations to worry about. Best estimates puts you at basically a day to prepare. So what do you do?
Ooh.
Medic time.
Alright. I'm gonna assume, frankly, that Rem will patch all of you up without an issue. Because Blue can't fucking fail. It's gonna use up some of the medical resources that you have in this location. I need to check a quick thing. Quick question, Rem. Whilst giving medical aid back at base, do you offer the syringe of juicy fix-em-up?
Ooh.
And he's offline now, of course.
He might be offline. Alright, that might be a thing to find out next session.
Has there been any more supplies come through?
No, I'm afraid not.
Didn't think so. Worth asking though.
Yes, as it stands, like any supplies that you can gather would have to be gathered on grounds. There was some loot you could have acquired from the area, but it's pretty dosed with like chaos radiation. For the short time that you were in it for sustained combat, it honestly wasn't, combat isn't a long period of time. You weren't there long enough to start suffering the influence. If you want to loot the area, then you run the risk of having gained corruption. Do you wish to loot the area? I will still make that offer to you.
No.
I do not.
Okay. In which case, your supplies have not been increased. But you fucking turned the Mechanicus into a crater, which is pretty great. So, I mean, good job. Let's see here. And you have more cat soldiers from the Civ zone. I'm going to hold you back over here for a moment while I do a little bit more housekeeping. So, cat soldiers here are... oh, here's another thing. Do you want to leave a garrison of them in Civilian Zone 1?
I feel like
I wouldn't think a full garrison, but certainly some troops should be left. Yeah, as a sort of
Okay.
picket scouts.
All right. Your groups here, these little squadrons, like I believe their health bars are visible. Yes. Yes. Okay. They go from a number of 1 to 10, and that represents essentially their fighting force. The one that you've got currently in the main city is 7 units of soldier and 7 unit support. Like that's their strength. That's modifiers for stuff I might use in the background from time to time. You have acquired from essentially freeing up Civilian Zone 1 another 5 unit strength of cat soldiers. So you could pull them all into your main group here, restore that to a full complement of soldiers, so, 10 out of 10. That would leave you with 2 left over. Or, if you wanted to, you could take more out of your cat soldiers and heck break them into 2 groups. So you could have like 3-3 maths, whatever. Split them about that way. Yeah, right now you have 12 cat soldier and 6 support to share out.
My suggestion is like move 3 from civilian zone 1 to the main city, leave the other 2 here with orders like not to engage, but to just like observe and report back as to enemy movements.
Alright. Do you give them a unit of support?
Well, I'm not saying we necessarily do this. I'm
Oh,
discussing
right, okay.
Scout.
Oh, okay.
It's a good idea because splitting up our forces over multiple zones spreads us out too thin.
I mean, the plan there is that civilian zone 1, if that gets too hot, these cat soldiers pull out. Is that your thinking?
No.
Yeah,
I've talked about Mercedes.
they don't stand and fight. They report as to what the enemy are doing. If it gets too hot, they regroup and we counterattack in force.
Okay, so cat support would only basically slow them down.
We want support so they can the support artillery to be firing that a ways. So if they do see a sizable force, they report, they pull back, they leave targeting markers, and then support starts shelling them. But support needs to have a good amount of soldiers protecting it.
That
We
you
need to relieve
very,
operations.
very few shells.
Yeah. I like the leaving the scouts and then having a main force back here.
Yeah, I like leaving 3, I think sounds like a good.
If you want to leave 3 here, that leaves you 9, nearly a full battalion of soldier cat. Battalion, squadron, group.
Which is pretty strong. That's pretty strong.
Yes.
Under strict orders, only to scout, never to engage, and if they're pressed, fall back.
Alright.
The only question is the main city force. Do we want to leave all 9 here, or do we want to, bring some with us to Zone 2?
Bring 4? That still gives us 8 in total.
Like so?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And yeah, I mean that's still open to suggestions.
Yeah, I'm just showing you how it
uncomfortable.
looks.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable leaving fewer soldiers than there are supports. The soldiers need to protect the support, so we can lance in with a couple units. We don't need a huge amount of people with us.
Yeah, that leaves 5
My-
here and 4 here.
My thinking straight is that to get to the main city, the enemy will have to head through either Zone 1 or Zone 2. If they head through Zone 1, these scouts will detect them, pull back, and then we'll have a larger force in the main city. And if they're trying to head through Zone 2, then we don't want to have too small a force to meet them with.
All right.
I am right, Scout.
Yes, you are actually. Yes, I was thinking that is in fact very good thinking. In order to perform an assault on your base, they would effectively have to maneuver through one of these 2 civilian zones. It is basically why it's laid out like this. If you think of Transport Zone 2 as like the far end of like one side of the city, and Transport 1 as the far end of the other side of the city, like literally these are the routes. So anything from 1 to attack you guys has to go through 1. Anything from 2 to attack you has to go through 2.
Okay. Are we agreed then, guys?
Sure.
Do you think 4 is too few in that case?
4 plus the survivors of operations plus us. I think that'll be good enough. And pulling any more from the main city would be just at that point we may as well bring everyone with us.
Okay.
Yes, and now I suppose before we call off, I will describe Civilian Zone 2 to you. If you think of Civilian Zone 1 as being broken up into the slums and warehouses and the higher living, Civilian Zone 2 is the closest thing to, like, you know, those vaguely underground hive cities, like, you know, the nested buildings inside. The reason you've received so little information about Civilian Zone 2 is effectively because there is nowhere to set up any of their operations equipment. They're effectively underground right now. So you're looking at a lot of, essentially, a corridor-to-corridor based push. There are larger openings, like if you think of a communal area, like their little weird underground water fountains and all that shit. It would then breach off into more, like, district housing. But it is all effectively underground. There are some places above ground, because obviously you have to be able to get in and out of it.
But in and out is all corridors, huh?
Basically, yes. There is one major elevator that you can use to get into the area, but as you would expect, it's not the fastest thing, and it is probably the easiest thing to, you know, get fucked up.
So let's not take the elevator if we don't have to.
Yes, you would suspect the elevator is the kind of thing they do if they want to, you know, like, move a whole bunch of shit down there slowly. Like, you know, resources, food, living, and all that kind of things, vehicles. Yeah, so according to Ram, there is apparently some more R&D that is attempted to refine the formula. That's when he intends to offer Project Revitalize. However, whilst working over, it is still incredibly experimental, but he might, you know, be willing to inject you with fast healing now instead. Or regen, or whatever the fuck it's called in this.
Alright. Finger steeples.
Yes. It won't fix your face. You'll take a bit of corruption. But it is a regenerative serum.
That may or may not work.
It works.
There's a but there that she isn't saying, though.
Oh yeah, I'm well
Yeah,
aware that there's a but, because I saw Ram's roll when he shot himself up.
There is a but, and it's a side effect that even Ram doesn't know.
Yes. So I'm gonna lay. Tempted, but not gonna go for it this time.
You've got two devils on your shoulder. One is the normal devil, and one is a slightly smuttier devil.
Yes.
And okay.
Yeah, I think I'll pass this time.
Making the maps for these is going to be such a pain in the ass. What do you think? Shall I go with one big one of just the underground city, or like a couple of small ones and block them up into sections?
Smaller ones would be easier to load.
That is a fair point.
Easier
Yeah,
for
you
you
want to do
to
smaller
put together.
sections.
Yeah.
Or slag.
Yeah, alright. I'll have to build those up. As I say, there are not very many places where you're going to be looking at large openings. It will be a lot of, essentially, corridor to corridor.
Wow, Discord really isn't liking me.
Is it really fucking out
I
here?
I can't type anything. I have been trying to type in only more chat, and I have like 5 different red things that were whatever.
Yeah,
Yep,
okay.
me too.
Fair
Take
enough.
a while
It's
for
just the
you to
servers
load
being
for them to
jacked
get
out right
through.
now. Makes sense.
Oh well.
Yep. Let's see here. Okay, so that is the current situation, I suppose. On the plus side, being underground all that time means you will be able to avoid some of the worst of the fucking rainy season.
Yay!
Yeah, like it has been, again, needless to say, been fucking constantly just endlessly pissing it down and storming the entire time you've been doing any of this shit. Been an unpleasant time. Luckily, you cats have the low light eyes, so unless it becomes utterly pitch black, you can all see pretty well. Alright, before we call to a final close, is there anything that you would like to do or say, or forever hold your pieces?
Can we get experience on stream, please?
Sure thing, you all gain 750 experience.
Woohoo!
Cool beans.
Congratulations on killing a Slanesh Daemon Beast. If somehow you went 10 rounds of combat, it would get ripped back into the warp again, but, you know, you destroyed it before then, good job.
Sweet.
I do not regret blowing everything up. It was my calling.
750 you said, yeah.
Yep, 750 experience points.
So 6,670 total.
Excellent. You guys go. Rogue trader ass characters now.
Mm.
Yeah.
And there we
What
go.
should I go for now?
Oh yeah, also, now that you are essentially returning to your base, you can swap out comrades. I don't know if everyone saw the handout, but it's been updated now to show the variant comrades. So there are the standard cats, the support comrade, the Snyanpa, which you can't get until the strike divisions are freed up, and also you can have taken at least one Tau Xenos comrade. But no more than that, so if you guys, if multiples of you want one, then you're going to have to fight over him. Or her.
I
I'm good.
suggest Mora takes the Xeno comrade. She's
Why?
the one that, you know, likes the blueberries.
But support would be much better.
What do you actually do that needs to be reloaded often?
You do remember where Hotshot Lasgun is regularly too full?
This would
Rapid
this
reload
would
makes it-
reduce.
Half the time.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes,
I
it becomes-
misread that as half the speed.
You know,
If I take a support, my reload will then become half rather than full, because normally it's too full, but I have rapid reload.
I mean, your rapid reload. No, they just
those
reload it. No, they
stack?
don't stack. Your rapid reload can't go onto your comrades.
But that's comrades do have that for there is, you literally took the loader comrade. That is a thing. It stacks.
Oh, okay. If
The
that's a thing for your
loader
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing for it's in advance for heavy
Heavy
weapons.
weapons.
Okay. Yeah. No. All right. If the comrade already had fast, then yes. When you change their loadout to a support loadout, then I guess they do stack. Then good job. So for you, yes, reloading a hot shotty would become a half.
That's insane. I love it.
I can.
Yep.
You know, my character for only Merzendi's War, which would have been great if my character had ever died. She made reloading a heavy bolter a free action.
Fuck. Gross.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I could do that with a rocket.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. Well, Mediz, I'm sorry that it's a short session, but congratulations on fighting the Slaneshi demon successfully. I hope that you enjoyed yourselves regardless.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for running.
I had
Edge
lots
of
of
my
fun.
seat the entire time.
I'm
Bugs,
honestly
bugs, bugs.
surprised we survived.
I'm surprised
too.
as well. Like, the thing is, if those hallucinations and fears stack up in the worst kind of way, then you're all just gonna get fucking owned. But no, you did a good job. So, if you're watching in the stream or you're watching in the VODs, I hope you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and do take care.
Bye.